But that's a great question. What are the guitar chords that we need to learn as beginners? Well, there's so many chords that we can play, and when we first pick up the guitar, probably the first thing we learn how to play is a chord, because it's a lot easier to play a chord as opposed to this kind of stuff. That comes later on, alright? But with chords, there's a lot of chords, and sometimes we don't know, what are the first few sets of chords that we need to learn so that we can, achieve a certain goal. And today I want to try and answer this question in a very systematic way so that you know what are the chords that you need to master to reach a certain level. Okay, so first things first, we're going to talk about keys. There are 5 main guitar keys that you need to learn, and these are your C, A, G, E, D keys. Okay, now if you want to understand why these are the 5 main keys, I made a separate video that you can go check out about why these are the 5 main keys. But for now, just kind of accept it. All right, these are the keys that will take you very, very far in your guitar playing. Now, of course, in all of these keys, you would need to learn how to play these 5 chords, right? We're going to play in major. So we've got C major, that's one chord, A major, G major, E major, and D major. So you need to learn these chords, of course. But just playing those 5 chords doesn't actually make a song, and you can't actually play a song using those 5 chords because they are all in different keys. But what you need to know is how to play chord progressions in those 5 keys. And the chord progression we're going to be using, which is the most common chord progression, is going to be 1, 5, 6, 4. Now, if you have no idea why I'm using numbers all of a sudden, it's because chords actually are numbered within a certain key. So let's take C major scale, for example, or the key of C major, not the C major scale. So C major, in the key of C major, our notes are C, D, E, F, G, A, B. All right, there's no sharps, there's no flats. It's very, very simple. C major is probably the most basic. It is the most basic key because there are no sharps and flats. Now, chord number 1 will be C. Then chord number 4 will be C, D, E, F. F is going to be chord number 4. And then chord number 5 is going to be G. And chord number 6 is going to be A minor. Okay, just remember that 6th chord is going to be minor. So these are the 4 chords that you need to learn in the key of C major. Okay, C, F, G, and A minor, like this. C, F, G, A minor. And these chord numbers are 1, 4, 5, 6. We're going to jumble it around to make the most common chord progression in the world of Western popular music. Is 1, 5, 6, 4. Alright, you can play so many songs in this chord progression. For example, so lately been wondering who will be there to take my place. What other song? The dawn is breaking. I got a wrong key there earlier. Alright. A light shining through. Alright, these are oldish songs. Let me think of a more modern song. Alright, relatively modern. And you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Alright, so there's just 3 in the billions, or I don't know, billions, many songs that you can play with that chord progression. But notice we're playing in the key of C major. And that's just one of the 5 caged keys. Now, we just need to play this chord progression in all 5 of the caged keys. Now, if that sounds a lot, it's not really a lot, but it's still 5, The next key, I'm gonna make it a little bit easier because you need to learn how to play C major, but you also need to learn the next most important one will be G. Or C and G are kind of like equal in importance. Okay, so let's say we're in the key of G major. Now, in G major, our chords are going to be chord number 1 is G, and chord number 4 will be G, A, B, C. Alright, C is going to be chord number 4, and then 5 is going to be D, and 6 is going to be E minor. So the same chord progression, 1, 5, 6, 4, will be a G, D, what is this? C and E minor. Okay, so like this, 1, 2, 3. Then chord number 5, 6, and 4. Now I'm gonna sing those same songs. I can see if I can try to remember, but it's gonna be in a different key. It's either gonna be very, very low or very, very high, but I'll try my best. Alright, let's see how it goes. Na na. So lately, been wondering who will be there to take my place. If you know these songs, drop a note in the comments below. I'm curious if people have similar taste in Western pop music as I do. These are oldish songs. And what's the next song that I sung? The dawn is breaking, yeah, a light shining through. You're barely waking, and I'm tangled up in you. Let's do the Ed Sheeran one. And you, oh, it's high. And you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet, and you won't ever be alone. Alright, so we've covered that chord progression in the key of C, in the key of G, and then the next one that you want to do is probably, we can do it in the key of D, right? This is a very common key, especially for male singers. So that chord progression in the key of D, again, chord number 1 is going to be D. So let's count up the scale, alright? D, E, F sharp, G, alright? G is chord number 4. Now, if you're wondering, how do I know what a scale is? You can go to my scale position guide, alright? You can download, I've got a series of guides with chord positions and scale positions and solfege musicianship that you can download completely free. It will guide you along this process. You can download it for free at my website. I put a link in the description below. And if you want to study fingerstyle, all of these concepts a lot more in-depth with me, I've got a full course that you can go delve into. It's called Fingerstyle for the World. It will teach you how to arrange fingerstyle guitar songs in open position. Now, it goes really, really in-depth and detailed into these basic concepts that are essential if you want to be a fingerstyle guitarist or a guitarist. Now, go check it out. If any questions, just let me know. But where were we? We were in D major, right? So we've got the chord number 1 in the key of D major is D. Chord number 4 is G, like this. Chord 5, after G comes A, all right? And then after A comes B, my 9 fingers, B minor, right? B minor here. So that same chord progression is chord number 1, D, and chord number 5, A, chord number 6, B minor, and chord number 4, G. Alright, so we've got, I think it's the original key of that calling song, Wherever You Go. So lately, yes, the nice baritone voice. So lately, been wondering who will be there to take my place. Let's go to the chorus. If I could, then I would. I'll go wherever you will go, way up high. Let's try a different song. The photograph one is so you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans. But I want to do perfect. How does perfect go? Like this. I found a love for me. Well, the chord progression is a little bit different, but we're using still the 6th chord. This is a B minor. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. So even though we're jumbling the chord progression around, now it's a 1, 6, 4, 5. It's still the same 4 chords. So you've learned these chords and you can apply them to different songs, because most pop songs just play around with these 4 chords. Alright? So that's in the key of D major. Now we've got 2 more keys, which is your A major and your E major key. Let's do it in the key of A major. So chord number 1, I'll just go a little bit faster here. Chord number 1 is going to be A, and then chord number 4 is going to be D, right? Because A, B, C sharp, D. And then we've got chord number 5, E, and chord number 6 is going to be an F sharp minor. So these are the 4 chords that you need to learn in the key of A major, like this. 1, and then we go to 5, which is your E major chord. Chord number 6, F sharp minor, and chord number 4, D. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans. Am I in the right key? So you can keep. Oh, I was singing in a different key. I'm jumping around keys a lot, so excuse me. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me close closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Alright, and now the last one is going to be the key of E major. So chord number 1 is E. 1, 2, 3, 4, E, F sharp, G sharp, A. And then chord number 5 is B, and chord number 6 is going to be C sharp minor. Alright, so chord 1, chord 5, B. Now this is a bar chord, it's getting a little bit more advanced. So E major is kind of the most difficult one to learn out of these 5. Alright, and then we've got C sharp minor and A. Let's hear what photograph sounds in this key. So you can keep me, that's really low. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Alright, so basically, I want you to understand that we've got to learn these 5 keys, C, A, G, E, D, and within these 5 keys, each key you need to learn how to play 4 chords. Chord 1, chord 4, chord 5, and chord 6. And a lot of these chords are repeated, right? So you may notice that chord C is also chord number 4 in G major. So it's not as though you're learning 5 times 4 chords, which is 20, right? 20 chords. No, you're not learning 20 chords. In fact, you're probably learning only about 10 chords. And if you follow along with my lesson, you realize that a lot of these, the way that these chords are formed are going to be repeated. For example, A minor is here, but if you just move this up 1 fret, you've got B minor, you've got C sharp minor, alright? It's basically the same shape, just moved up. So I've got lots of videos on this topic, movable chord shapes, and if you want to delve deeper, just go check out the videos in my channel or check out my course. It's all there, and I teach it to you in a very systematic way. Now, if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. I'm more than happy to share my knowledge with all of you. And yeah, thank you so much, and enjoy learning your guitar chords. See ya, bye-bye.